Hi everyone, I hope you have a great break. Welcome to our first online class. So today we're going to continue to talk about the session 3.8, derivatives of logarithmic and exponential functions. So let's review our formulas. Okay. So we know the derivative of e to the x is e to the x. The derivative of e to the kx is k times e to the kx. So remember the exponents stay the same and you put the constant multiple k in front of the e, okay? So father looks like the sun and the father has the mustache. And we have the derivative of b to the x is b to the x times ln of b. So it's like the father has a fancier mustache. Okay. And for the logarithmic function, the derivative of ln of x is 1 over x. The derivative of absolute value of ln of x, ln of absolute value of x is 1 over x. The derivative of log bx is 1 over x divided by ln of b. Okay, so keep this in mind. Let's continue with our examples. I know last time we already work on example 1, A and B, but it doesn't hurt that we can do it again, right? So let's do it. Okay, so example 1. Okay, so let's look at the formats of this function. So we have log 5 of something, right? So this is not exactly x, so we call it u. So this is our u. And what is the derivative of log 5u? Okay, remember, this is our formula. Our formula of log bb is 5. U is 1 over u, ln of bb is 5, and then times u prime, because we're using chain rule. So we do f prime of x equals to 1 over u. U is 9x squared plus 3 cosine 4x. This is u times ln of b. B is 5. And then at the end, you multiply by u prime. So u is 9x squared plus 3 cosine 4x prime. Okay, remember each step, we only do one thing. So continue next steps. So here we just copy it down. And 3 cosine 4x, ln of 5. And then what is the derivative of 9x squared? Yeah, that's right, 18x. And so what's the derivative of cosine 4x? So this is like another chain rule, right? With the u is 4x. And what's the derivative of cosine u? Yeah, do you remember all the derivative of the trig functions? The derivative of sine is, so everybody close your eyes and answer my questions. Derivative of sine is cosine x. Derivative of cosine x is minus sine x. Derivative of tangent x is secant squared. Derivative of cotangent x is minus cosecant squared. And then derivative of secant x is secant x tangent x. Derivative of cosecant x is minus cosecant x cotangent x. So the constant multiple of 3 stays here. Derivative of cosine is minus sine u. U is 4x times u prime, which is 4x prime. That is 4. Okay. So we can leave our answer like that, or you can combine the 3 and 4 and negative to be minus 12 here. So that's fine with me. You can leave it like that. Alright, so part B. It would be great that you can pause and try it first before we continue. Okay, so the good thing about this watching the video, you can pause at any time and try the problems by yourself, and then after you're done, you can continue to watch the video, and then you can check your answers. And if you have any questions, just print screen the steps and then ask me later by emails, or we're gonna have online office hours through Collaborate. Okay, I will give you instructions and then you can ask me during the online office hours. Okay, I miss you guys. Okay, let's continue. Part B. So we have ln of something. Alright, so this something is our u. Okay, so the derivative of ln of u is what? 1 over u. So let's copy down the u. 2 ln of x plus 3 secant 21 minus 5x. That's our u. And don't forget u prime. U prime is 2 ln of x plus 3 secant 21 minus 5x prime. Okay, let's continue. So we have 1 over 2 ln of x plus 3 secant 21 minus 5x. Okay, here, the derivative of 2 ln of x, 2 stays here, and then the derivative of ln of x is 1 over x, and 3 stays here. The derivative, see, this is secant something. Remember, this is like taking the derivative is like peeling off the onion, right? After we get rid of first layer, we look at what's the second layer, what it looks like. So second layer is still Qingru. Derivative of secant u is secant u tangent u times u prime. Alright, almost done. So 1 over 2 ln of x plus 3 secant 21 minus 5x times, this is 2 over x, this is 3 secant, so we just copy it down. Oh, actually you realize the derivative of 21 minus 5x, derivative of 21 is 0. Derivative of minus 5x is minus 5. So you can combine the minus 5 and the 3 together. That will give us minus 15. And then we have secant 21 minus 5x, tangent 21 minus 5x, and then close the parentheses. So make sure you don't forget your parentheses, your baby, okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, so part C. All right, so what's the format? We have something times something, right? So something times something. This is a product. So we use product rule. So each step we only do one thing. So product rule is the first guy. Oops. First guy prime times second guy, and then plus the first guy times second guy prime. Okay, what's the first guy prime? So 2 to the something, right? So let's use a red color. So 2 to the, oops, still black. Okay, 2 to the something. So this is our u. We're using Qing rule again. So derivative of 2 to the u, remember, derivative of b to the x is b to the x times fancy mustache, ln of b. Okay, all right, so that's what derivative of 2 to the u is 2 to the u times ln of 2, okay, times Qing rule, which is sine 3x prime, u prime, right? And then we continue e to the square root of 1 minus x plus 2 sine 3x. Okay, so here again. So this is u. E to the u derivative is e to the u times my u, 1 minus x prime. Okay, so let's continue. We have 2 sine 3x times ln of 2. Okay, what is the derivative of sine 3x? So the derivative of sine is cosine. So we have cosine 3x. And then remember, this is like a small u, right? Derivative of sine u is cosine u times u prime. So u prime here, 3x prime is 3. Okay, and then we continue. This guy, we copy it down. So here, what is this? Well, this guy is like u, which is 1 minus x to the 1/2. So this is like u to the 1/2 derivative is 1/2 u to the minus 1/2 times u prime, which is minus 1. Okay, so let's rewrite everything together. With 2 sine 3x. ln of 2 cosine 3x and 3e to the square root 1 minus x. And the minus, you can see, oh, here the minus and the 1/2, we can put it in front. It become minus 1/2. But be careful. You cannot cancel the 2 and the 2 here, because this is 2 to the sine 3x. It's not only just 2, so you cannot cancel it. So e to the square root 1 minus x, and then this is actually 1 over square root of 1 minus x, right? This is what this guy to the negative 1/2 means. Or you can just leave it as 1 minus x to the negative 1/2. That would be also correct. So you don't need to simplify. All right. Remember, if you have any questions at some step, you can always print screen the step and email me or ask me later during the online office hours. Okay, so let's continue. Part D. Well, we also have something times something, right? Okay, so what do we use? You can try to maybe pause the video and try to work on this problem first. All right, then we can continue. So here, something times something product rule is the first guy. Prime times second guy plus first guy times second guy prime. Okay, so let's see. All right, so this is tangent u, right? Chain rule. So what is the derivative of tangent? Well, that is secant square u times u prime. So don't put your u prime into the secant. The u prime is always after you differentiate the regular formula. You multiply at the end. Multiply u prime at the end, and then we have ln of 2x to the 5th plus 3x plus tangent 11x to the 3rd plus square root of x. And then here we have another chain rule. This is our new u. So the derivative of ln of u is 1 over u. So u is 2x 5th plus 3x times u prime. So 2x 5th plus 3x prime. Okay, so what it is? All right, so you maybe have already noticed that my handwriting is not as good as I write in class, but I will try to I will try my best to write better. Okay, and this is my first time actually record the videos. Alright, so the derivative of 11x to the third is 33x squared. And then this is like x to the 1/2. So the derivative of x to the 1/2 is 1/2 x to the minus 1/2. And then don't forget your baby, close the parentheses, and we copy down and up to x to the 5th plus 3x plus tangent 11x cubed plus square root of x. Okay, let's see, continue. So this is 2x to the 5th plus 3x. The derivative of 2x to the 5th is 10x to the 4 plus 3. Is that right? Yes? No? What do I miss? My baby. Yes, don't forget our baby. They're so important. Alright, so this is part D. Okay, so let me stop the video and then we'll continue to be the second one later. Okay? Alright, so we'll see you soon.